Hello dear friends, we're continuing with a series of questions and answers and we have Rosie from the UK and she's asking, what does Kabbalah say happened before creation?
Okay, Kabbalah doesn't speak about what happens before creation. Kabbalah is explaining us, you can say, from the perspective of what we perceive. So it's only through the Hagbalah, limitation of creation itself. Maybe Moshe can add something.
No, it's really what Leo said. All of the Kabbalistic texts, they begin from the point that you have a desire which perceives this reality.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, they are just writing that everything was just Ari is writing a simple light, and that's it. Why simple? Because it was abstract of all of the forms and
no definitions
and limitations that the will to receive can give to it. What will be after our correction? We will ascend to perceive what was before our creation. We will perceive the Rosh, the head of the creation, the thought of the creation, and from that moment on, we will even perceive, but it's not in terms of before and after. It's only, time doesn't exist in Kabbalah or in spirituality, but it's only in terms of cause and effect. So we will ascend to the level that was before the causes of the will to receive, and this is what's waiting for us.
Yep. Let's go and get it.
Liberto from Germany. Do the souls agree to descend by their free will?
Okay. Do the souls agree to descend by their free will? Good question. There's all the other questions. If we're talking about the free will, we must, try to define where free will starts. And we can say that the point of free will starts, or not even starts, it's just like start to generate, I don't know, something like this, from the moment that you have the point in the heart and you reach to a group and you come to a group and you start to develop yourself. So all the things that is before that is got nothing to do with the free will. It happens by the very strict plan of the creation that leads a person to a point where the will to be one with the Creator start to evolve, and from then on we can start to speak about the free will. So the question to the answer is no. They don't agree with the descent, because the descent is something that is happening before. It's just like a big preparation to the moment that we wake up.
And as we were saying in the 4 phases that we're studying, everything is a natural development of the will to receive. It's not that we have here agreement or disagreement, just the feelings and discernments that the creature is doing while descending to the perception of this world. And only, as Leo said, from the point in the heart you can begin to feel to speak about free will, because you have you have 2 choices, to go opposite or pro the Creator. And also something that I wanted to say, I hope I will not forget it.
I hope that you will forget it. And he forget it.
Is that we're speaking about laws of consequence and all of these roots and branches, like in the definition of the wisdom of Kabbalah. So here you cannot speak about free will. Free will is when you go above these laws and things, when you adhere to the Creator. That's it. So, Peter from Germany, in the descent into this world, one is unconscious, but the ascent is a conscious perception.
If I understand the question...
Yes, but I can go ahead, because yes, it is. This is what we just explained.
Yeah, it's the same question.
John, UK, what does it mean the light does not change, does not transform?
Okay. Light is is a law. Okay, it's like a force, a force or a law that a divine law that you can change it from. It's like or laws of nature. That's a good example, I think.
Mhm.
You've got this law of gravity, which, as far as we understand, it ain't gonna change.
Me and Leo, we tried a couple of times to jump
Couple of
from high
times.
places, and we always went down.
Always went down.
Yes, until now.
Except this time. This.
Don't
Okay,
tell
okay,
about
okay,
it.
okay.
It was in a congress.
Anyway, the light is low, so this is why it doesn't change, and the only thing that is changing is us or our will, and this is how creation works. This is what the Kabbalah says. You have one force which is kavua, which is constant, okay, and we are changing, and we are revealing this law, this light.
Mm-hmm. You see, you also get a Hebrew lesson free. Okay, Sheila.
It's not free. It's extra money.
Okay.
We will charge you in the Congress.
Sheila from the UK. What then is the source of creation, and how do we create desire ourselves when we don't even know the source?
Once again?
What then is the source of creation, and how do we create desire ourselves when we don't even know the source?
Okay.
I can
This
answer.
time you
Okay.
start.
Well, we already answered this in our last lesson, but we can say that the source of creation is the Creator, the one that does only good.
Mm-hmm.
What good does He do? He gives us all of really the path to come to addition with Him.
And how do we create desires ourselves? This is one of my favorite stuff. To create desires by actually, it's not myself, and this is the start of the answer. We created We created together. Actually, this is what we are doing right now. What we are doing when we study Kabbalah. What we're supposed to do every second in our life if we study Kabbalah, to create desire, and we do it with the work group. We do it with the society that surrounds us. It's a simple laws of psychology. The Kabbalists use the psychology structure of a human being, and this is one of the special powers of Kabbalah, which is, in one hand, it's high and it's very deep, and it explains you things that you can't really grasp and understand, something really deep. On the other hand, Kabbalah knows the inner structure of a human being,
Mm-hmm.
and through this structure, it takes you to the higher point that you can. So it's basically psychological stuff to create a desire, as we create desire in our own life. If you want to, I don't know, as Pirsum.
Publicity.
No, not publicity.
Commercials.
Commercials, yeah.
Mhm.
How the commercial is working. Same stuff.
And this is really what Binah, if you remember, is doing. She's really creating the Malchut. This is how she becomes similar to the Creator. So when we, from the point of bestowal, we're working on our desire, common desire, to become, with this yearning, to be similar to the Creator, this is how we are achieving equivalence of form with the Creator. This also answers John's question, what is love from the Creator's point of view? Love from the Creator's point of view is when you come to His state. This is your love, and His love, from His point of view, I don't know. You need to be like Him, and then you will feel. So, let's see you in the next clip.